Warning, there will be PG-13 content throughout the entire video. If you do not like this type of content, then go away. Hello all, and welcome to another video from ya boy, MetaRobert. So this time we're actually looking at Sonic Battle, and it's a Japanese ROM. Actually, it's not even a Japanese ROM, it's actually the American ROM, so haha, yeah. For comedy.
You're pirating?
No. Does this look like something else? It's Sonic Battle.
This clearly says the Streetpass movie. Now put your hands up.
Look, can I wait? I've got a video to make.
Oh, fine, but make it quick.
Actually, well, the development of this game can sort of be summed up, well, with a very simple story that sort of goes like, well, I don't know. Not really much explanation for why this exists, but it exists. Why, yes, hello, sir. So we've had these two great selling games called Sonic Advance and Sonic Advance 2. I was thinking, maybe to continue this great selling franchise, we should do a third. Well, that's a very great accomplishment, but I think we should work on a spin-off called Sonic Battle first. I'm sorry, but just what? So yeah, there was never really much point in this game, well, really ever existing, and that shows because I've never really heard of this outside of maybe a few YouTube videos, and, well, I just decided to download a ROM off the internet when, for whatever reason, I was just bored on the bus on the way to a band event. So yeah, this really shows how many people very much know this game compared to any of the other advanced games. Like, I swear. Was it worth the download? Well...
Shut up!
Alright. It's very much something. So, we start off on Emerald Beach in the story mode, which is actually quite interesting. At least I've never seen it before, but thing is, I've gotten lost before, and it sort of sucks. I mean, then again, I am a pretty huge idiot, so yeah. Okay, so eventually I actually did find the whatever the heck I was supposed to do, and whenever you get there, you talk to this robot. I don't know, how did he get here? That's my thing. But, you know what? Whatevs. In fact, you must help him and stuff. Yeah, you just help him. Do whatever. I'm assuming he got abandoned by Eggman. I'm only assuming because I didn't watch the cutscenes. Yeah, I don't watch cutscenes. But anyway, well, that's what he does, and then Sonic just keeps chatting with him and all of that. And that's sort of what happens, and that's how it starts. Then Sonic and his new friend, Emerald, start going to Tails' house, and for whatever reason, they encounter Shadow. Where did he come from? Where did he come from? But, that doesn't matter, as in, well, Shadow just brags about himself pretty much, and he's just like, I am the ultimate edgelord, and I am Thanos.
10 seconds later.
So, Rouge and Sonic talk about a girl robot, well, supposedly being Emerald, and nothing much else really happens here other than some weird banter from Rouge hinting that she likes Sonic. I don't like where this goes, and at one point, she even asks to get a date or something, and fighting and all that. And that is actually just the way this thing goes for the rest of the game, just fight. Unrelated topic here, but I absolutely hate stories in my fighting games. Like, normally, they all just suck balls. Like in Skullgirls, I only care about the story because of Philia. And look at all of this time I did not spend in World of Light in Smash Ultimate. I just decided to play the arcade mode now, and I cannot believe I took this long just to talk about the mechanics of this game. Very long, I know. But here we are now. So, about the game, it's an arena-style 3D brawler that's on the Game Boy Advance of all things, which is very impressive. A lot of 3D fighting games have come out during the time that GBA was out, but mostly for home consoles during the time, like Dreamcast, GameCube, or Xbox. Which, you know what, on the GBA, it actually looks really good. Now, sometimes you can see the jag, but you know what? This seems like nothing that could be done on another handheld system at the time. And I find it personally very, very nice to look at. And you know what? About the game mechanics, they're actually pretty fun. Yes, it's spam to win, but many fighting games have that sort of tactic. Especially in this type of fighting game. But you know what? There's a lot of moves that you can actually do. Like, you got 4 neutral moves, you've got 2 special, actually you've got 3 special moves. So there's actually a lot of stuff you can do in this game. And you can even make your own combos, which is much like Smash Bros, where you don't really have set combos to make, but you are allowed to make your own combos, which I think is really cool. And the fighting style actually really works well for this type of game, and especially just this game in general. And you know what? The characters, they're pretty cool. The addition of Emerald is super neat, especially since apparently he's in Sonic Advance 3, which I'll touch on a little bit later. But, I mean, one complaint I do have is that sometimes because of this 3D perspective, or at least this more pseudo 3D perspective, is that, well, sometimes you just don't hit the enemies, but most of the time I find it pretty forgiving. At least for whenever I play as Tails, because he has 2 tails. Also, your health actually drains quite easily, but again, 3 other characters are normally fighting against you also at the same time, and sometimes they're actually doing some quite powerful moves. So, while I can see that, I really don't love it at the same time. Maybe this problem is a little bit better when you're fighting maybe against like a 1v1 type fight, but I don't know. Oh boy, and that OST, man. Look, this game is just beyond respectable. The graphics, the gameplay, and I've even heard the story were all actually really good. And you know what? For the former two, I found out they were much better than I actually thought they would be. I mean, eventually I'll maybe play this again, maybe on a live stream or something. In fact, I really like it. It's a really good Sonic game, especially for being one of the 4 GBA Sonic games. And no, we're not talking about Sonic the Hedgehog and Genesis. Stupid. While maybe the story mode itself isn't the most compelling, and it may just sort of drag down the game a bit, I've heard that a lot of the cutscenes in that were actually really good, and well, as far as I know, especially for a Sonic game. I heard that, that minigames exist, so I want to try those out really quick, and, so I can't play this without other people. Frick. One of my personal favorite parts about this game is how it reveals and foreshadows info from Sonic Advance 3. I mean, that was like a year away, they didn't have to do this, but it's such a nice touch, especially with the theme and the final stage in Non-Aggression, and how it discusses non-violence and how others handle situations. You know, it sucks that nowadays we don't really have many stories that took themselves this seriously and executed it really well. Yeah, the most serious thing is this, and even then it's not really much. All in all, I would totally recommend this game to you.
Alright, since now it's over, put your hands up.
Whoa, 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 man! I was just starting to get irrelevant again.
Bro, nobody cares about you. Now put your hands up.
Alright. But after I do this!
Well, that's gonna be a cleanup and a half.
Oh, freak the police!
This should be a good escape place for a while. Oh shoot, I forgot to bring a game system. Well, I guess I can't play Penguins of Madagascar on GBA now.